To paint a picture, Tencent owns Riot Games. They have huge stakes in Epic Games, Ubisoft, and Activision Blizzard. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of This Week Today with CuriousJ, where we talk about gaming and streaming news. I am your host, CuriousJ. Do appreciate y'all being here. If you've been here before, welcome back. Before we get into this week's episode, I just want to give a huge shout out to everyone who has been watching, who's already liking the videos and subscribing. If you're watching this and you haven't, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, guys. Let's get into it. So, Streamlabs released their quarterly report on the 4 major streaming platforms for Q2 of this year. That covers from April to June. So, we all know Mixer is shutting down. From the time of recording this video, they have a little over 2 weeks left before the site completely gets shut down. After that, from my understanding, trying to go to the Mixer site will lead you to Facebook Gaming, as that's who they are merging with. If you've been watching my videos on this subject, then you know I've been saying Mixer was dying for a while now. But what's actually surprising is that before Microsoft called it quits, their total hours watched and concurrent viewers was steadily increasing. It's not saying a lot because the percentage was still very low compared to the other streaming platforms, but I mean, it had growth. With that said, their growth was really nothing compared to Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube year over year, especially considered they had a few of Twitch's biggest streamers on their side. With Mixer shut down now, anyone who wants to continue their stream dream has to take that channel to a different platform, and the viewers on there will eventually end up finding streamers on one of the other 3 platforms as well. Most people assume that these streamers and viewers will end up on Twitch, which seems likely considering Twitch still holds over 60% of the market share. But I feel like people are really sleeping on Facebook and YouTube. The numbers of unique channels on Facebook Gaming increased 55% from last quarter and tripled year over year. Hours watched on YouTube Gaming increased 39.6% quarter over quarter. And I mean, if you think about it, Facebook is great at recommending things to their users that they know they'll enjoy based on what you're watching, liking, and following already. What this means is that the discoverability for streamers there is huge. And YouTube has been huge for a long time now. I mean, it's owned by Google. Think about it. When you Google something, apart from the articles that'll pop up, you usually get at least 3 YouTube videos recommended to you based on that search. Yet another great form of discoverability for streamers. Facebook and YouTube are growing steadily, and I don't think that's gonna stop anytime soon. I really feel like it's only a matter of time before that viewer market share will be evenly spread between all 3 platforms. I don't know if they'll ever beat Twitch at its game, but I feel like if anyone's gonna do it, it's gonna be one of these 2 contenders. Now, a lot of people have been talking about these 2 other streaming platforms that kind of came out of nowhere around the time that Dr. Disrespect got banned from Twitch, which we still have no idea what happened. I need to know. This Twitter account going by the name Codename Brime made an announcement that they were starting their own streaming platform. They've been doing Q&As on their Twitter account and kind of getting people's hopes up with the idea of this streaming service that's going to take over. Personally, I think someone went really out of their way to troll the gaming / streaming community. I don't think it's really going to be a thing though. Although I could be wrong. But so far, all they have to their name is a Twitter account and their Discord channel. And the only reason that Twitter account has gotten as much attention as it has is because of the theory that Dr. Disrespect got banned because he was moving from Twitch to Brime. Brime has already confirmed that they have nothing to do with that. They also don't have a website yet, and according to them, they currently only have 4 employees. Now, I would love for another streaming service to get in the game and try to compete with the other major streaming platforms, but it takes a lot of money to get into the streaming game. In fact, from what I've read and seen, it's almost impossible to do it without the financial backing of another major company. Twitch has Amazon, YouTube has Google, And Facebook, well, I mean, they're Facebook, right? Even Mixer had Microsoft, and I mean, look where they ended, right? So like I said, I could be wrong. I just don't see Brime really being a thing that's gonna come out of nowhere and just take over, or even be a thing at all. I mean, I just don't see it. I could be wrong. The other streaming platform that people have been talking about is Trovo. Now, this is already an established website owned by Tencent. If you haven't heard of Tencent by now, let me tell you, they are a huge company that has invested in gaming and a lot of other things. To paint a picture, Tencent owns Riot Games. They have huge stakes in Epic Games, Ubisoft, and Activision Blizzard. So if you're a gamer, chances are you've played a game that Tencent either owns or has invested money into. I mean, those companies alone are like almost every popular game that's out there right now. So Trovo is the streaming platform that Tencent recently started, but it is literally a copy-pasted version of Twitch, except green. Keep in mind, Tencent is a Chinese company. I don't think that Trovo has had that big of a reach in North America, but if anyone's gonna stand a chance at taking Mixer's place in the streaming platform competition, it's them. At the time of recording this video, their most viewed game is Call of Duty Mobile, and the streamer with the highest viewers has 196 people watching, so it still has a long way to go. But I would keep my eyes on Trovo and see how it goes for them. Before I end this video, I just want to give my condolences to the family and friends of Byron Bernstein, also known as Wreckful, who passed away this last Thursday. Wreckful, you had a huge impact on the gaming and streaming community, and although I never knew you personally, I always had a lot of respect for you and everything you did. Rest in peace, Byron. You're already greatly missed and you'll never be forgotten. But that's gonna be it for this week's video, guys. I do appreciate y'all tuning in. Don't forget, I do stream on Twitch, link in the description down below. We stream Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday around 10:30 p.m. Central. We usually go till about 2 a.m. or so. Right now we're playing a lot of Valorant, and every Sunday I do RPGs, which right now we're still playing through Dragon Quest Builders. I know I feel like I've been saying that for weeks now, but I feel like we're almost done. And then after that, I really want to finish before the new Paper Mario comes out, because I kind of want to get into that. It looks like a really fun game. But yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I hope to see y'all again next time. Take it easy, and as always, stay curious. Peace.